If you want to dye, you've got to wash it in better than that, to wash the lanolin out.
See, I thought it looked great.
Yes. You've really got to leave it clean or the dye stuff doesn't taste.
Hey, Julie. Because we actually have a sock maker in Clunes that uses something.
Janine Wilson, the sock maker, made those for me.
I have some of her socks and I think...
And then there's Leanne, the odd sockery.
Yes.
And they were working together, then they had fallen. I haven't met Leanne.
And then I'll just
Janine can be prickly, but I can get on with it. I can get on with it. A few people. That's how I'm going to do it. You like that one?
Can I ask what you're making here? Sock as well?
Thank you.
I'm making a sock. And I'm going to just stop here because now I've finished doing the heel. You can put your head in there and have a look at there's a distinct cup there for the heel.
Can I put my foot on here?
Yep, sure.
Sorry, where's the heel?
See, this is the heel. So I've done, these needles are out of action. So I've gradually from this point, so that's the halfway point on a 72 needle socking machine. The second half is divided into three, so 12, 12 and 12. I decrease by taking the needle up and I knit through and take the other one up on this side, and I do that right down to these so it's, what is it, 12. So that's 12 there and 12 here. So I've got it marked here with the yellow, and then I've increased by putting the needle back into action by putting them down. So I've finished there, and it's one before the yellow mark, which stops a little hole appearing at the corner of the heel, and it's not a drop stitch, it's just one of those things. So now I'm putting my needles back into action, and I'm going to knit the foot down to the toes. Now I can't do those there. The other thing I've got to make sure of is that all those latches are down.
Had it like that.
Go around to then I can lower these. If the latches are not down, it means a dropped stitch. Now I better change my counter there.
They are shaped.
So that's one. Now I've got to think how many rows I need to do for this foot for size 8. So I think I'll do about 65. And this is going to show you how quickly it's going to be done. So that's 65.
The bit coming up to the shin, is it?
So that is, now I'm going to show you here, I'll take these weights off and let you have a good look at the heel. So just fishing centres on purpose made forks with a decent weight here. You feel the weight of that. So yeah, I'll pop that back on. So you need the weight so as your stitches don't drop off the needles. Now this is my hung hem, which is the same as this. It's a hung hem. That's all incorporated. And there you can see that tapers out a little bit. That's the heel tab, and there's the heel, and this is the really lovely line that you're looking for. So this is the 12 stitches in the middle here that weren't knit all that time. I was only knitting here and here. So, and if you can imagine, that is going to also be the shape of the toe. So that's going to come around your foot. and your toes will stick in there. And you think, oh, it's not wide enough, but it is wide enough because it's still being decreased. But this is good Australian wool, and you can see here how nicely. So this is just rubbish wool, and this is my means of casting on. So shortly, when I've done the toe, I'll just cut one of those stitches there and unravel it so as it just separates from that. So that'll be my article I've made, and that'll be the waist. If I was smart today, I would run a string of fishing line around there, just one, no overlapping stitches, and then when I separate the article from the rubbish, I just pull that fishing line out and I can use it again. It just comes out as simple as anything. So this is looking good. I'll eat tonight, my husband will be happy.
How long did it take you to learn this?
I didn't know anything about these machines 3 years ago.
Really?
I saw it on YouTube and I thought, oh, I want to have one of those because I'm always doing something. And it's been a huge and steep learning curve, but it's been brilliant. And it's really cathartic, it's healing. You go in and you decide you're going to make a sock. So you can make hair socks in an hour.
Every time
Really?
one of these,
1 hour for a man's sock. But you can do so many other things. It's not just socks. Everything here, all of these over here, the socks primarily, but all the other things, down here on the other end, there's beanies and scarves and gloves and mittens and
do that on
toys.
this machine.
I can make a jumper on this machine for myself, for you, and it's not circular. I use 4 ply and I like an 8 ply jumper, so I make 4 of these for my front, and then I join them with it's got a linker. It's called. I join them with a linker, and then you just do whatever you like to and design it. So
Congratulations, that was magical. Thank you.
it is. Yeah, it is.
It's beautiful. Thank you, that was really wonderful.
I like talking about it.
You too.